In this video, I want to walk you through the three main ways that I see unresolved trauma show up in my clients' everyday lives, how it affects our health, our relationships, and our ability to achieve deep life fulfillment, and how mindfully recognizing our own patterns can become the beginning of freedom. First, the cost to your health. Let's start with the body, because that's where unresolved trauma lives. And it's also the most solid ground we have to stand on when we're healing. Your mind is really good at playing games with you and creating stories that help you feel validated and safe. But your body doesn't lie. It is a direct reflection of what's going on in your psyche, your mental, emotional, spiritual state, or your state of consciousness. Your body then is your most loyal friend and your most honest truth teller. As Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh taught, and Dr. Gabor Mate often quotes, the body and mind are one. They can't be separated. So when something painful happens and we don't complete the stress cycle, that charge stays stored in the nervous system. The body literally remembers. So instead of returning to baseline, the body learns to live in a low-level state of emergency, what we often call chronic stress or anxiety. Now that might look like fatigue, tension, headaches, insomnia, digestive issues, or even autoimmune flare-ups. You might feel like you're doing all the right things, but you're still exhausted, anxious, or reactive. What's actually happening is that your body has been trying to keep you safe for years, maybe even decades, and it's tired. Healing then isn't about forcing the body to perform better. It's about letting the body know it's finally safe enough to rest and being willing to hear the message it's trying to give us. When the nervous system begins to downregulate, energy starts to return naturally. The immune system rebalances, you sleep better, you digest life more easily, literally and metaphorically. And I want to go back to Dr. Mate's work here for a second. In his book, When the Body Says No, he shares 4 common qualities of people who develop chronic illnesses. These 4 qualities that he's uncovered are so telling. First, an automatic and compulsive concern for the emotional needs of others while ignoring your own. Second, a rigid and compulsive identification with duty, role, and responsibility, rather than or as opposed to the needs of the self. 3, a repression of healthy anger. 4, the belief that you're responsible for how other people feel, coupled with the belief that you must never disappoint anybody. Now, these are such interesting correlations between our mental, emotional state and the beliefs that we've internalized and the way that manifests through our physical bodies. So we can see here how the belief systems we develop from the lived experience of our traumas or emotional wounds can actually have a very real impact on our health and physical well-being in a very tangible way. And the good news is that because these two are interconnected, remember, body and mind are one, they cannot be separated. We can work on both from both directions. As we start to heal the faulty belief systems, the body also finds a better alignment, and vice versa. As we work mindfully with the body through embodied modalities like yoga, Pilates, Tai Chi, really any physical activity that really brings us into the body with that alert awareness, we open the portal that allows us to become more aware of the belief systems that are holding us back, keeping us stuck or in pain, and even become aware of the specific memories that those are tied to. That's why some aspect of embodied mindfulness is a really crucial element of any approach to healing, and an element that very few modalities are actually able to integrate in a meaningful way. And I just want to share here some very common feedback that I get from my clients, that they've been able to work through things through my approach with this embodied aspect that they have never even touched over years of working on their stuff in other ways, like exclusively doing talk therapy or doing yoga. And it's not that there's anything wrong with these other approaches, it's that there's something so powerful when you're able to integrate the body into the work you're doing on the mental, emotional, and spiritual stuff. It's so interconnected. And the body really is the portal to your innate ability to heal, which each and every one of us has.